Now we'll break down this lesson. Now notice that the measures are numbered according to the pickup. They are not numbered according to the 12 bars of a 12-bar blues. So we'll be starting with measure 1, which is really the last measure of a previous chorus or of the intro. You have this legato slide from E to F sharp with your second finger. Then your first finger plays the A and you apply a vibrato. Then your whole step bend on the first measure of the 12-bar blues, the A7, you bend the B to the C sharp. Now slow that bend down. Don't bend it real quick. Then you cut it off with the right hand using the pick. The next measure, which is the D7, you have a move where you'll go D, E. Then you move over to the second string. That should be a half step bend because you don't want to bend to the C sharp, you want to bend to the C because that's the flat 7 of the D7. An alternate fingering would be fourth finger on the E, and the rest of it would be the same. The next measure, another legato slide from E to F sharp. And then the end of the next measure, a slow bend. Then the next measure, which is labeled measure 6, it's measure 5 of the 12-bar blues, the D7. You come back, first finger vibrato. I suggest you dampen the second string and all the lower ones with your right hand. That keeps the noise down. Then your half step bend, 6, flat 7, 6, 5. Then the F sharp, which is the third of the chord with a legato slide down. The next measure, you have your whole step bend, C to D. Then shift your left hand down one position. Apply a legato slide out of that, or rather a pull off, the B to the A. Then come back into your whole step bend in the next measure. We're back on the 1-7, the A7. Then you're back over on the first string, a minor third bend. That's 1.5 steps, 3 frets. Notice how you have to use a hyperextension, reverse finger roll on that E so you can get over to the B legato. If you hop with your third finger, it's going to force that E to be staccato. So then another minor third bend. And notice how you stop the bend with the right hand, with the pick. Now the next measure, which is the 5 chord, you're on the E, the tonic of that chord. Then on the next measure, the D7. Notice the bends have to be appropriate to fit the chord. Analyzing that line, you have 2, 3, 2. That's why it's a whole step bend. Then 1, then 6 to flat 7, 6, 5. Those numbers are in reference to the D7 chord. Then the F sharp A, it's right under your fingers, right inside the chord. Then we're on the turnaround, the A7, so you're on the tonic of that. Bend the C up to the D. Then shift. Notice how that bend in the 13th fret, you come back. Now you're back on the A, and then notice the quarter step bend on that G, because now it's going to be functioning as the flatted third, heading up toward the third of the E chord. So that's how you play this particular lesson.